Jim Anderson. Jim Anderson, repair, restore, and revitalize your relationship. Repair, restore, and revitalize your relationship. Jim Anderson.
We could walk into any bookstore and we would find a row of books that would tell us how to get a date. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, what's interesting about that is that after you get that date, and after you form a relationship with that person, there's precious few books on how to make that relationship go. And if you think about it, that's what we really want to have happen when we get involved in a relationship. Because we have a relationship, and that relationship's okay. But we want that relationship to be better, right? We want our partner to be able to look at us like they looked at us when the relationship was new. We want them to be as interested in us as they were in the beginning. The challenge, of course, is that we're not sure how to make that happen. But I've got some great news for you. I know how to make it happen. I've got some better news for you. I'm going to tell you how. But first we have to deal with something that I like to call the Al Gore problem. You know who Al Gore is, right? He's the former Vice President of the United States of America. Well, Al Gore sent out a press release a few months ago. What Al Gore said was that he was getting a divorce. Al Gore was getting a divorce after 40 years of marriage. You know, if the Gores can't make it, what hope is there for us, I say, right? Look, if you want your relationship to last, you're going to have to take action, right? It's your responsibility to make any relationship that you're in be a success. Ultimately, what it's going to come down to, it's going to come down to one word, and that word begins with an S. No, it's not that word. I'm talking about seduction. Seduction. What does seduction actually mean? Well, if you look it up in the dictionary will tell you that seduction means to charm or to attract. Okay, now that sounds pretty good. So what goes wrong with relationships? What goes wrong with relationships is that your partner falls asleep. You become boring to them. Life becomes routine. Now when that happens, you've got 3 things that you can possibly do. The first is have an affair. That's sort of complicated. The second is you can leave the relationship. You don't have to stay there. They've fallen asleep. And the third thing that you can do, the saddest thing, is you can suffer in silence. What I'm going to tell you today is you don't have to do any of those things. You actually have a 4th option. The 4th option is you can get your partner to wake up. You can seduce your partner. Seduce. So, exactly how does one go about doing the seduction thing? What we need to understand is that seduction is primarily a mental thing. What you want to do is you want to attract your partner, and you want to reach out and you want to grab their mind. To seduce somebody, you have to use all 5 of your senses. You remember what the senses were, right? You got sight, you got hearing, you got smell, you got taste, and you've got, of course, touch. So how would you use sight to seduce somebody? Well, your partner is used to you. You dress in a particular way. Tomorrow night when you go home, what I want you to do is to tell your partner that you're going out to dinner. When you're going out to dinner, I want you to dress up. They're going to be sitting there going, wow, something's going on, right? If you wear shorts, start wearing long pants. If you wear long pants, start wearing shorts. They're going to see that something's different. Next comes the sense of hearing. It turns out the most sensual thing that we can hear is laughter. So get your partner to laugh. They'll be seducing themselves at that point. The next thing is smell, and smell's a subtle one, okay? You already have a scent associated with you. It might be soap, it might be deodorant, it doesn't really matter, you do have a scent. The cool thing is that you can change it, and there's hundreds of choices. Do you want musk? Do you want vanilla? Do you want jasmine? You can change your scent, and when you change your scent, your partner will know that something's different, but they won't know what it is. And that's going to bug the heck out of them, right? When it comes to taste, we're talking all about food. You can prepare food with your partner. Preparing a meal in the kitchen with your partner is an incredibly intimate event. Go ahead and try it and see what happens. Next, we get to the sense of touch. Touch is fantastic, right? So we always start touch with talking about kissing. And I'm not talking about any sort of cheek pecking stuff here. Let's go back and kiss like we kissed at the beginning of the relationship. You do remember that, right? All right, good. All right. Don't forget about hugging. Hugging and cuddling. That's full body contact. You can do that one also, okay? And then, of course, there's massage. Neck massages, back massages, feet massages. Start with a massage. You never know where you're going to end up. So let's think about this a little bit. I would venture to say that the relationship that you have with your partner is the most valuable thing that you have in this world. Considering the time, the energy, and the effort that you have put into that relationship, it would be a waste to just throw it away. If the relationship that you're involved in today turned out to be a failure, then you would find yourself back at square one. You'd have to go through that whole courting thing all over again, and nobody wants to do that. So you want to make your relationship better. What does that actually mean? What it means is you want to make your relationship like it was back in the beginning. You remember that, right? Back in the beginning, both of you kept thinking about each other. Back in the beginning, you would get gifts for your partner. Back in the beginning, when you weren't with your partner, you were thinking about the next time you'd be with your partner. And these were all good things, right? So, what's it going to take to make your relationship that you have today look like a relationship used to be? It's all about seduction. Now, to seduce your partner is an effort. It's going to take effort on your part to make this happen. You're going to have to use your seduction skills on your partner. But if you do this correctly, they're going to come running back into your arms. You will have been able to do what clearly Al Gore was not able to do. Right? So perhaps this is the time for you to give it some thought and say, hey, maybe now is the time to add a touch of seduction to your relationship. Mr. Condis.